Hi students, in this video we are going to see about carbon and its compounds. So our main focus in this video is about bonding. Okay, so bond is actually very important concept. So let me explain you what is bond and what are the types, and mainly here the focus will be on covalent bonding. Okay, and what is covalent bond, what are their types, and how to how it is this covalent bonding is seen in carbon compounds. So that's what we are going to see. All right, yes, now let's go to the video. Right, so carbon is actually very important element. Why? It forms more than more than a million number of compounds. The only reason which it forms only one specific type of bonding mainly is covalent bonding. That is because it can only share electrons, it cannot give all the 4, or it cannot accept all the 4 because its atomic number is 6. That's all, very simple. So atomic number is 6. So what is the valence electrons it has? Like 2, the configuration will be 2, 4, right? So outermost shell it has 4 electrons. So it can share electrons, that's all. It cannot give all the 4 or accept all the 4, not possible. But it can only share electrons. So that's what it happens here. So now let us see what is bond. Okay, what is meant by bond? So when I say bond, the funny thing which comes to your mind is James Bond, right? So it's not so. Okay, so what is bond here? The binding force which exists between two atoms. If there is 2 atoms, and what kind of force is there between the 2 atoms? So that's called what? Bond. Okay. So the binding force, what is the definition? The binding force exists between 2 atoms. So when the binding force which exists between 2 atoms is nothing but bond. So the binding force means it's an intermolecular force which you studied, in last year you would have studied about this, right? So the intermolecular force which exists between the 2 atoms, specifically it's a type of force. So that's why it's called different types of bonds: ionic bond, covalent bond, metallic bond, so like that. Okay, but actually speaking, it is just the force which connects the 2 atoms. All right, so there are different types of bond: ionic bond, covalent bond. Okay, in higher class you will be studying even more types. So now our focus is on covalent bond. Now we are going to see what is covalent bond. Okay, so now let us see what is covalent bonding. Okay, covalent. So what is covalent bond? It's the mutual sharing of electrons between 2 non-metals. So the mutual sharing. So I will give 1 electron, you also give 1 electron, both of us will share electrons. Okay. So to attain what? Octet or duplet, stable configuration basically. So the mutual sharing of electrons between 2 non-metals in order to attain stability or stable configuration is called covalent bond. Okay. Now let us see the definition. Mutual sharing of electrons between 2 non-metals. Okay, 2 non-metals is called covalent bond. In order to attain stable configuration. So mutual sharing of electrons between 2 non-metals in order to attain stable configuration is called covalent bond. So now we are going to see non-polar types. Okay, non-polar covalent. First let us see non-polar. then we will see polar. What do you mean by non-polar? When two non-metals are same. When two non-metals are same, they share electrons in order to attain stability is called non-polar covalent. For example, hydrogen has one electron. Another hydrogen also has one electron. Okay. Now what this hydrogen will do? It will share electrons. Similarly, this hydrogen also share electrons. Okay. So you can see that single bond is formed. What do you mean by single bond? Single bond is made up of two electrons. Okay. This electron belongs to this hydrogen. This electron belongs to this hydrogen. So they mutually share electrons. And what about their distribution of electrons between two non-metals? It's going to be same only, no? Because same element. So the distribution is also same, right? Even. So therefore, it's called non-polar covalent. Okay. Now we will see another example. So here what kind of stable configuration it reaches? It reaches duplet. Okay. It reaches duplet. Now let us see another example. Let us take oxygen. Okay. Oxygen atomic number is 8, right? So 2, 6. How many valence electrons it has? 6. So let us draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another oxygen atom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fine. Now what kind of sharing? Now we are going to see now. See now. Now this oxygen will share this electron and see whether its octet is reached. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is there, right? Now this oxygen atom will share and it also reaches octet. Now you can see 4 electrons in the middle. So therefore oxygen is made up of double bond and also it has lone pair of electrons. Okay. So these electrons are called lone pair. The electrons which is involved in the bonding is called bond pair. Okay. So here you have lone pair of electrons. Alright. Understand? And again how the electron distribution between the oxygen atom? They are same or different? They are same. Okay. Why they are same? Because it is same element. Therefore the distribution of electrons also same. Therefore it is non-polar covalent. Understood what is non-polar covalent? Yes. So when the distribution of electrons between two same non-metals, it will be non-polar covalent. Alright. Now I am going to take examples for polar covalent. Okay. Now let us see. Second category, polar covalent. For example, HCl. Now representing the valence electrons of each atom is called Lewis dot structure. What is it? Lewis dot structure. Alright. Fine. Now how many valence electrons does hydrogen has? Only one, right? So put one dot. And how many electrons does chlorine will have? 7, right? Because it is 2, 8, 7. So it has 7 valence electrons. So show 7 valence electrons. Now we are going to show the sharing. Fine. See now. This hydrogen will share this electron. It will reach duplet. What about the chlorine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now near chlorine you can see lot of lone pair, right? More lone pair of electrons, whereas for hydrogen no lone pair of electrons. So what do you understand from this? This is polar covalent. What do you mean by polar covalent? They are different non-metals, so the electron distribution is different, therefore it is called polar covalent. Alright, understand? So now I am going to take one example from carbon compounds. Okay, now let us see. CH4, let us take methane, CH4. Now I am going to show covalent bonding in terms of methane. Let us see now. Carbon How many valence electrons does carbon have? 4. Now show 4 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hydrogen has 1, right? Now we are going to show the sharing. See now, this hydrogen will share 2 electrons, no, duplet. So hydrogen will reach duplet in all the 4 cases. Now what about the carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So methane consists of 4 single bonds, okay, like this. Understand how to do? Yes. So this is what this is nothing but polar covalent, okay, polar covalent. So carbon has valence electrons to be 4, so I kept 4 dots, and hydrogen each 1, 1, and now we saw that each hydrogen is sharing 2, it is reaching duplet, whereas for carbon it is reaching octet. Alright, understood? Yes. So one more example I will show you in carbon compounds. C2H4, okay. Now I am going to take C2H4, okay. Now let us see. Okay. Now actually C2H4 is called ethene, which consists of double bond, okay. You know double bond means 2 electrons will be there, okay. And then 1 here, 1 here. And hydrogen has 1 electron. Now if you take similarly this carbon, 1 hydrogen here, 1 hydrogen here. Now let us see the sharing part. See now? Now this hydrogen will reach duplet. So this hydrogen will reach duplet. Similarly this hydrogen, similarly this hydrogen. Hope you got it. Now let us see the carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like this. Okay. So it is covering like 8. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Similarly that side. So double bond. So what you can see is H here, H. Similarly H here, H here. Understood? So there are 4 electrons in the middle and each 4 single bonds at the corner. So C2H4. So this is nothing but ethene. I hope you enjoyed this video by seeing how the bonding is formed, how to draw the structure, how to draw the Lewis dot structure, how to show which is reaching duplet, which is reaching octet. Understood? Yes? Non-polar covalent and polar covalent. I hope you guys understood. Let us see in the future videos. Okay? Thank you, students.